Yes, brothers and sisters, good morning to everybody. Now, I wanted to give a big shout out to Karate Marty. He made contact with us the other day, and I never much judged him or had an opinion on him, but after speaking to him, I think he's a good man, and it is a shame really when you see good people, get involved with this parasite. It's just unfortunate, this parasite is like, and I don't say this from a negative place or anything. It's not like this isn't hatred or anything, this is just, I have to tell it how it is. This person, parasite, is like done all this to himself. This isn't nobody else's fault. All right, let us just tell you that, Marty. This is nobody else's fault. This is, this is what happens. This is karma for him. After a lifetime of abuse, this is karma. Is done it all to himself. Every potential friendship, every ounce of trust, every opportunity that's ever presented itself has been abused and violated for everything that he can get from it there and then. Just ravages anything that comes in his way. And as I said the other night when I had a private conversation, I wouldn't trust him with a warm loaf. Never mind animals or people. That's just, it's a big no-no. And, don't blame yourself for anything, Marty. It's like, you weren't to know. But it is a shame to see good people take this thing at its word. It's just, in case he hasn't noticed, that the potential for public admiration's gone. That ship's sailed, but now he settles for the next best thing, which is just attention. Doesn't matter what form that attention comes in, whether it just doesn't matter to him whether he's been called the worst of things or discussed in like videos or voice notes or all this dossier of information, these accounts, victims, statements and all manner of stuff that's there. It's just the tip of the iceberg. That is just sadly the tip of the iceberg. And, like I say, he's not bothered what form this attention comes in, as long as, because it's the only thing that really gives him relevance in his life. And listen, me even mentioning him here might give him content for the next 6 weeks. I'm not bothered. I don't watch it anyway. And if he's talking about me, he's not talking about anybody else, is he? But, it's like, just the only thing that gives him anything in his life is this, defending himself online. It's like that. If you take that away, there is absolutely nothing else, and this is karma. This is karma for, like I've said, a lifetime of abuse. This is what happens. It's not a coincidence you get to 40 and you don't have a friend in the world, and you've got no hope, no direction, no friends, no money, no career, no car, no house, no job, no property, no one to protect, no one to provide for. It's not a coincidence. Like I say, that's karma at work for for everything he's ever done. No matter what, he's not to be taken seriously. You should know that by now. He's gonna come round and doorstep me, so he said. He's going to come to my work, he's going to come to my house. Listen, it'll never happen. I work at DSD, I start at 6 and finish at 4. I'm remarkably easy to find, and it'll simply never happen. It's just, it's just one of those things. It's like, it's sad, Marty, is what it is. But that, it is what it is. And you see, the reason what I was saying when I was saying it 4 or 5 years ago or something, the reason it never really took any traction or got the desired effect, I say it never took traction. It blew up round here, you know, but on the courtroom that is YouTube, you know, I'm very easy to discredit, very easy, because I've got a past and I've been violent and I've done bad things, you know, so I am very easy to discredit. And a lot of the other people who picked it up when I left off, where I left off with it, you know, what they were the same, problematic, you know, pasts, whatever, you know. But isn't that just the way? You know, people who go after these extremely dark, sadistic deviants, you know, are usually troubled, problematic people with their own stuff going on. I think you would have to have been through the storms of life or be in the storms of life, you know, to want to get involved with you know, with such a parasite, and to want to try and raise awareness on something what's so bad. You know, you must have something, you know, and they're the type of people that jump on these situations, these, whatever you want to call them, crusades or whatever, like looking for a cause. It's them type of people that jump on it. And the truth is, most of them are easy to discredit because, you know, they're like myself, you know, not exactly could be described as stable, you know, but over time, you know, more and more's come out, you know, all this stuff, everything, you know, it's all there to be seen. You just have to use your eyes and your ears, you know, acros, police recordings, you know, loads of account statements, victims, all this stuff, you know, and it's all the information's out there. But, you know, like I say, I do feel sorry a bit for Marty for getting involved with it after that conversation we've had. And thank you for the advertisement and sponsorship opportunities with financial gain. I appreciate them, Marty, you know, and I might take it up on them rather soon. But that concludes everything I will ever have to say. You know, it really will. Anyways, moving on, I've got a good podcast today with Lee Marvin Hitchman. I've got a sparring day tomorrow with Ellis Lacey from the Fully Game podcast. So we'll be making some content, good content, tomorrow and Sunday. Today and Sunday even. Thank you for listening, brothers and sisters. Bye-bye for now. Ta-ra. Back to bed for me, I think, maybe for an hour.